coach, and I wanted to put a little report together for my standard race today. It started at 8 o'clock, which was fantastic. Like yesterday it was a bit late, 8:15, so it's good you get out of bed before you can actually realise how sore or tired that you were from the sprint distance the day before. So I think it's great to do a second race after sprint, especially because it just gives you a good idea of the course, good idea of like what to expect. It's pretty tough racing on a course that you haven't raced on before. So the second day was so much better. Kicked off the swim. I knew where to start today. Started right to the right, so the swim start was fantastic. Had a good clear swim all the way to the first buoy, which was great. So I didn't have any sort of popping the head up and stopping and starting. I had a good rhythm right from the start. So turning the first buoy about 200 into the swim after the first buoy, the waves and the chop and the swirl was absolutely crazy. I don't know where it came from because there was no wind in the morning, but it did look a little bit choppy. But as soon as you got out there, there was some really big swirl starting to come in. So I had to change my swim technique, shorten the stroke, speed the hip rotation up a little bit, and just turn arms over a bit quicker. As soon as I got that, I felt really good and started passing people, which was awesome. So come out of the water about, I think it was 28, which is not a PB, but for the conditions, absolutely fantastic, pretty happy. The bike, had a pretty good transition, quick transition on the bike. Off I went. The first hill, great. I felt really good in the hills today. So this course was so like hilly and so technical. So again, impossible to get a PB. But I felt really good. It was obviously like 40k, which I got done in about 1 hour 10, which is pretty good 40k TT for obviously a lot of hills and a lot of technical part of the course. So it was good. I found myself passing people on the downhills because a lot of people just aren't confident to go fast into corners. It's probably like one of my strengths to go fast into the corners, like, which was great. So come off the bike, quick transition into run. The run, like the legs were a little bit heavy to start with, but I kept a really good pace. I knew I had to have a negative split. So I kept a pretty good pace on the hills again. On the run, I felt stronger on the hills. So I had a little bit of fatigue in the legs from like yesterday, but it didn't slow me down. And that's obviously like the beauty of the training I've been doing for the last like 4 months. It's been constant training on fatigue legs, so I'm quite used to it and able to push. So that was absolutely fantastic. The second part of the run, I'm pretty sure it was a negative split. I felt really strong on the flats. Obviously it's hard to keep the speed up the hills, but as soon as I got on the flats, I made sure that I was holding that speed. So come across the line in 2 hours and 30, which is not a fast time, but if you look at it on the course, I felt like that I had a really good race. So that's my race standard. Thanks for watching, guys. I can help you. Check out my website, aaronbuchan.com.